Some more bits about Iron Lung. I am Hollywood's best story analyst, 10 years in a row, and a produced and sold screenwriter. Um, it had a lot of interesting things about it, but there became sort of an issue for me with the X-ray machine. So he's in this submarine, and the only light he had inside of it was when he would hit this button, and it would take a camera shot outside. And they couldn't use a regular kind of camera because it was a sea of blood, so they needed an X-ray machine to see through the blood, which makes sense, and I'm for that. So every time he'd hit it, though, it was basically like sending out like a small nuclear reaction. Um, so I the pictures were so hard to see, and they didn't really linger on the pictures, and so therefore I was like, what am I looking at? I see that there's a skeleton. I saw the monster at the end, but I was just like, what am I looking at? If there was a good portion of the movie where I was like, what am I looking at? What's happening here? Because it the for a movie, let me put it like this. For a movie that was so exposition heavy, the moments where we needed the exposition, there was none. There was just, you're looking at it, good luck to you, figure it out yourself. But in the moments where I totally was understood, he was like giving me extra explanations for things that I understood. um but I felt like I wished I understood what I was looking at in these pictures he was taking a little bit better. I wish that he had saved his exposition for those moments in act 1 and act 2, so that I understood the monster that he was going to come up against. Additionally, I also felt like they didn't really pay off the monster. There was a monster there that was trying to get him, but it just kind of felt like it didn't matter, that there was other things going on, but I didn't understand them. Why are we talking? So it's like, my feeling is like, you don't introduce a monster in the beginning unless you're going to pay that monster off. And I don't know that I felt like the monster really got paid off. I just felt like it was kind of there because it was there. I had wished that that had been better addressed. And the photographs, I felt that the photographs to me were underexplained, um and that his descent into madness needed some more work. I felt like this script to me felt like a really solid like second draft, and I felt like it needed a little bit more development that wouldn't have affected the budget at all. It just needed it needed some tweaking here and there, but on the whole I would say 7 out of 10. It wasn't a bad outing.